awesome action, beautiful animation. It had the same ruggedness that Gurren Lagann also possesses that I find very appealing. It's not super clean cut, it's a little gritty. The entire show is like a really fun roller coaster, and I don't necessarily think that, you know, the plot and structure of a show should always resemble that of a roller coaster, but given the actual plot and you know, the characters themselves, I think that they do it justice. And I don't really know how else they would do it, honestly, either. So I think it's a solid show through and through.
One of the biggest overall problems that I've read about, and that is a definite killer for licensed games, is the fact that you know, the producers, the movie studios, these overarching companies, they're the ones in control. But sometimes the producers, they want to include certain elements of the movies or something, and that doesn't, you know, clash well with actual gameplay.
For me, I think like for fighting games, they should have a balance update once a year. It doesn't have to be like a massive, huge one, but enough to like
change things up.
For example, they don't only have to nerf like top tier characters to entire troop, they can just make every other character steroid. A lot of times when they're testing a game, they won't know like certain glitches until the audience get their hands on it.
But I just love Kakashi because like I loved his backstory. Like he had troubles of his own, like as a kid. And like when Sasuke's like, I could kill everyone that you love. He's like, everyone I love is already dead. Like, screw you.
Yeah, right.
And then he was also like strong enough to like, he wasn't the best, but he was strong enough to like hold his own in like an actual fight.
Yeah, I can definitely say, like, for all the people that just look at it like a Team Fortress ripoff, still give it a chance, because you will be extremely surprised. And it's like, the fact that I'm really big into League of Legends, but I'm extremely excited for Heroes of the Storm does a lot, because it's technically another MOBA. I'm playing a MOBA. But the fact that I can get so excited about a game that's different it's always a good thing, because you never know. You'll be extremely surprised.
If you want to have a game that is going to appeal to me and be something that I want to play, you have to give me characters that I actually feel like I'm doing things that I shouldn't be able to do with other characters. Give me characters that are individual. I'm going to be playing as like the freaking Reaper, and he does the Death Blossom where all of a sudden, boom, black smoke, flipping around, shooting people in the face left and right. And I sit here at the end and I just kind of go, wow, that was really cool. And so you just kind of want to keep having that feeling of, look at how cool this is. Look at the stuff I can do. Look at how fun it is. So if you just want a good team-based shooter game, yeah, this will fill that. But if you're also the kind of person who goes into a game thinking, I want to experience something that I can't get with another game, or I want to have that feeling of, look at these characters, look at how crazy different they are, look at all the different things I can do, because, you know, diversity is what makes a game good.
Nintendo has said a lot in the past that, you know, people always ask things like, why don't you make, you know, like Nintendo Kart instead of Mario Kart, where it's Samus and Link and, you know, everyone. Yeah. And they've said that they don't want to cheapen each series, the tone of it. Metroid is very, it's really the darkest Nintendo game, at least in their main series. It's very like themes of isolation, very dark, very similar to like the art from the Alien films. It's like they've completely forgotten that policy. For example, like now Link is in Mario Kart and the Animal Crossing characters are in Mario Kart, and I'm sure they will make a Nintendo Kart now, because it's almost like they've got this Disney thing going now where it's just like, oh, these are the Nintendo like bunch, and they're all kind of goofy and cartoony and do their stuff which I mean, they're kids games really when it comes down to it, so you can't fault them completely. But I mean, it definitely cheapens Metroid, and I'd say it cheapens Zelda to an extent.
I really liked the coronation deal with like Jinora finally getting her tattoo and getting the recognition of what a powerful bender she is. And I just really loved how that symbolized the strength of the air nomads as a nation and as a people. And to me, that was a symbol of hope that they're going to recover and they're going to be stronger than ever, and that they're also having more of a worldly influence. Like, rather than just being aloof and like being monks and doing whatever spiritual alignment, they're actually like, hey, the world has real problems and it needs our help, so we're going to help out. And I really liked that shift in the role of airbenders in society, and I just thought that was really cool and awesome.
Because of how much Smash has grown in the past year, in the competitive scene, like how much light it has shed on, or how far it's spread to even the people who didn't know about competitive Smash before. I think Smash 4 has a lot of potential. Plus, Nintendo is supporting it so much now.
Yes.
I think it has a really bright future ahead of it, for sure.
Definitely.
Yeah, I'm really hoping that it can help bring in new players into the competitive scene and helping them understand how techniques work. Yeah, that's my ultimate goal.
I really do enjoy doing this. I've never really thought it would get this much acknowledgement, so I haven't really thought that forward. I just would like to keep on doing what I'm doing. It really does make me happy, even though I do not get to see the end result and actually see the child receive the hat. It still makes me, it still boosts up my confidence with these donations.
Just going back to the Burroughs influence, that's what it did for me when I was younger, was just reading his stuff. It was so crazy and so experimental that it broke down my preconceived notions of what writing could be, and it freed me up, and it kind of helped me find my voice.
I mean, there's so many writers who are afraid to break the rules. I mean, like,
there are no.
The first thing you need to learn is the rules. The second thing you need to learn immediately after that is how to break, like, not how to break them, but you can break them.
You can understand things, but then after that point, it's very important that you do what's true to you, and that might involve subverting them.
I feel like with everything else in entertainment, you know, you can like pop music, and you know, you can like this music, you can like your one style of music that you like, but try to find other things that challenge your own taste. You know, people say all the time, like, "Oh, I'll listen to this. I'll never listen to country." You know, but if you find the right song, you might feel something you've never felt before. You know, but you don't have to just change your complete tastes. Still love the original thing you love, but try something else. Same thing with books, same thing with comic books, same thing with movies. I just want people to look at what they're watching and hope that they can get more out of it, you know.
You know, if you have a cosplay page, if you have a podcast channel, a Let's Play channel, you make video games, whatever it is, don't let that one shithead in the community bring you down and, you know, discourage you from doing what you love. I mean, I only have like 400 something likes on my cosplay page. I mean, yeah, I'm not going to be Jessica Negri. I'm not going to be Jahan. So that's not going to stop me from doing what I love. You know, I'm going to keep doing it. I'm going to keep going along because, you know, someday I might be up there with, you know, the big ones. Don't let anyone discourage you. Don't let popularity discourage you. Just do what you love.